me more of what you believe is the end game with China. Are you waiting for President Xi to blink? How do you think this is all going to be resolved?
Look, for years we've been ripped off and taken advantage of by China and others, in all fairness, but by China, that's the big one. And it's just one of those things. You know, we're making $2 billion a day right now, this country. $2 billion a day with tariffs. And they were making $2 billion a day. We'll be making more. And now when you see what happened today, I don't know if it's still there. You know, I looked an hour ago, but we were up like close to 3,000 points. Nobody's ever seen a day like that. I think that's a record, isn't it, fellas?
Definitely.
Is that a record? Who would have thought we were going to have a record like that after watching? But because the geniuses of the world, they get it. Our country is very strong. We were left a very, very weakened country, both economically, financially, because of all of the tariffs and all of the other companies just raiding us and ripping us off.
The EU also announced increases in tariffs today. Why not treat...
Bad timing for them. That's bad timing.
Why not?
They said
They didn't put them in. No, they threatened them, but they picked a later date, which our expectation is it's going to be later still.
Okay, good. I'm glad that they held back.
So please take a seat.
Thank you.
So, I'm here in Berlin. We call this place Berlin.
We know what we need in terms of international governments. We need norms, we need standards, we need verification procedures, we need transparency, we need commitments. Next, these actors, these elements of governance, and I think this...
I don't think there's any chance that President Trump's going to back off his tariffs.
He's not considering an extension or a delay.
I really think we're helped a lot by the tariff situation that's going on, which is a good situation.
The president is firm in his approach.
Would you be open to a pause in tariffs to allow for negotiations?
Well, we're not looking at that.
He expects that these tariffs are going to go into effect.
How much has the flip-flop cost the administration in just credibility alone, not just domestically, but around the world, especially with traditional allies?
Well, you know, the bond market spanked Donald Trump and he caved in. And, you know, in a way, your question is so 2 hours ago, because every 2 hours, something dramatic changes and there's a whole new thing to talk about. But I think what's happened is that the administration is claiming that this was the plan all along, that there was always a method to this madness, but in fact, there's just madness to the madness. And then they say that this roller coaster ride was all Donald Trump's making, and he knows what he's doing. But this roller coaster ride is making us all nauseous.
大家好，我是主播周玉琴。很多的朋友告诉我们，太阳星全效克菲尔益生菌帮助了睡眠品质。现在呢，进一步推出晚安加强版，添加了首创最适合台湾人体质的天然 GABA、色氨酸、茶氨酸、香蜂草4大天然草本助眠配方，强化睡眠全期都起到放松舒眠的效果。太阳星全效克菲尔益生菌，它本身就含有台大专利授权克菲尔乳杆菌 M1 等8种专利菌，首创益生菌、益生元、后生元黄金3角配方，帮助维持消化道的机能。有季节敏感、代谢困扰、关心异常细胞风险的好朋友呢，可以选择原版的太阳星全效克菲尔益生菌，它添加有超级食物羽衣甘蓝，健康再加分。而有睡眠困扰的朋友们，赶快选择蓝色包装这一款晚安加强版，绝对是更有感。选择太阳星全效克菲尔益生菌，做好日常保养，实现睡眠自由，身体轻松无负担。每日克菲尔，时刻美好 ，Good Feel Good， 请上快点购为健康下单，而且要记得输入推荐代码，有额外的折扣优惠。